17 years old, and I want to be a Robertson Scholar. I want to be an innovator, and I want to leave a significant positive impact in our world. The Robertson Scholars Program will help me to do exactly that. I was excited to see the option to document an awesome afternoon to apply for this program. I thought of a few ideas, but one seemed the most rewarding to me. I decided to visit Nazareth Nursing Home during lunch one afternoon to see if any of the residents had a few words of wisdom for me as I transitioned from my high school years into college and adulthood. I spoke to 6 individuals while I visited, and each shared inspiring words. The first man I spoke to was James, an 89-year-old World War II veteran who served in England, Belgium, and France. James had a few stories to share with me, but when I asked him what advice he had, he immediately answered with this.
I'd say, go through college anyway.
Go through college?
This was some advice I was certainly glad to hear. Next, I spoke with Father Bill Martin, a retired Catholic priest. When I asked him what advice he'd give to today's youth, he answered,
Appreciate the time they have, growing up. They'll grow up quickly and to try to appreciate life and the family and all before it all passes them by. There's a phrase called carpe diem.
Seize the day.
Seize the day. That would be my advice to young people today. Seize the day.
Next, I spoke with Ruth, an 84-year-old graduate of my high school, Sacred Heart Academy.
Hey.
Listen to their teachers, especially the nuns
At Sacred Heart?
at Sacred Heart.
I then sat with 3 other women, Peg, seated on the left, Jean, in the red sweater, and Margaret on the right. They chose not to be recorded, but they did tell me some good advice. Peg told me to be active in school, for it's the best way to stay happy, meet new friends, make a difference, and most importantly, to stay out of trouble. She told me to pursue higher education, and that I won't regret it, but also that having an education is much more rewarding if you utilize it fully in your life, whether in a career or in service to the community. She told me the biggest change in her life was losing her husband, and she told me to cherish every moment I have with my loved ones before I leave for college, because I will miss them, and I never know what could happen while I'm gone. Jean's first piece of advice was to, I quote, "Stay away from boys and be good, because I won't regret it." Then she reflected on the most inspiring figure in her life, her mother. She told me that her mother always reminded her to take everything with a grain of salt. She told me that the biggest change in her life was Vatican II, a revolutionary set of changes in the Catholic Church. She said that the changes were hard to accept, but that they really were for the better. This was her final piece of advice, to accept change even when the adaptation is hard. Margaret told me that I need to take life as it comes and to enjoy the company of my friends. She told me to listen to my 3 older siblings and that asking for advice is an essential part of succeeding in school. My trip to Nazareth Home was a success. I had the opportunity to learn and to share, to listen and to grow. And while it seems unlikely to most teenagers that an afternoon in a nursing home could be awesome, I really do think that my afternoon at Nazareth Home was an awesome experience. I learned a lot, and I made some new friends. It doesn't take jumping out of an airplane 10,000 feet above the earth or scuba diving in the Caribbean to make an afternoon awesome. All it takes is a little time, a little curiosity, and an open mind. Every day can be awesome if we just choose for it to be so.